Intro. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into an increasingly crucial topic in the world of artificial intelligence, building a scalable AI workflow that takes you from data ingestion to model deployment in production. As organizations rapidly embrace AI, establishing a robust, scalable workflow is essential for maximizing the value of AI initiatives. So, whether you're a data scientist, a machine learning engineer, or just someone fascinated by AI, stick around as we unpack the key components of a successful AI workflow. Section 1: Understanding AI Workflows. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of building a scalable AI workflow, it's important to understand what an AI workflow actually entails. At its core, an AI workflow is a series of interconnected processes that facilitate the development, training, validation, and deployment of machine learning models. The workflow generally consists of several key stages: data ingestion, data preprocessing, feature engineering, model training, evaluation, and deployment. Each stage is critical, and the success of the entire process hinges on how well these stages are integrated and managed. Section 2: Data Ingestion. Let's kick things off with the first stage, data ingestion. This is where the magic begins. Data ingestion involves collecting and importing data from various sources into a centralized repository for analysis. In today's data-driven world, organizations are inundated with vast amounts of data coming from multiple channels, be it structured data from databases, unstructured data from social media, sensor data from IoT devices, or even streaming data. The key to effective data ingestion lies in scalability and adaptability. You want a system that can handle increasing data volumes efficiently. Popular tools for data ingestion include Apache Kafka for real-time data streaming and Apache NiFi for data flow automation. These tools allow you to set up data pipelines that can scale horizontally, meaning you can add more resources as your data needs grow. One of the best practices in data ingestion is to set up automated data pipelines that can handle data extraction, transformation, and loading, commonly known as ETL. This automation saves time and minimizes human error, allowing your data scientists to focus on what they do best, building models. Section 3: Data Preprocessing. Once the data is ingested, the next step is data preprocessing. Data in its raw form is often messy and incomplete, so preprocessing is essential to clean and prepare the data for analysis. This stage typically involves several tasks: handling missing values, removing duplicates, normalizing data, and converting categorical variables into numerical formats. It's important to note that the quality of your data directly impacts the performance of your machine learning models. Therefore, dedicating time to thorough data cleaning and preprocessing can significantly improve your model's accuracy. Tools like Pandas and Dask in Python are popular for data manipulation and preprocessing, as they provide a range of functions to streamline these processes. Moreover, scalability plays a crucial role in preprocessing. When dealing with large datasets, you may need to consider distributed computing solutions like Apache Spark, which allows you to process data across multiple nodes in a cluster effectively. This approach not only saves time but also makes it feasible to pre-process massive datasets that would otherwise be cumbersome to handle on a single machine. Section 4: Feature Engineering. Now that we have clean data, we move on to feature engineering, a critical step that can make or break your model's performance. Feature engineering is the process of selecting, modifying, or creating new features that can improve the predictive power of your machine learning models. A common mistake is to underestimate how much of an impact well-engineered features can have on model accuracy. For example, instead of using raw timestamps, you might extract features like the day of the week, hour of the day, or whether it's a holiday. These derived features can often provide more insight and lead to better predictions. In terms of scalability, feature engineering should ideally be automated where possible. Tools like Feature Tools can help automate the creation of new features from your existing data, allowing data scientists to focus on the most impactful improvements. Moreover, collaboration between data scientists and domain experts can enhance the feature engineering process. Domain experts can provide insights into what features might be most relevant, which is particularly useful in specialized fields like healthcare or finance. Section 5: Model Training. Next up is model training, where the magic of machine learning truly happens. This stage involves selecting the appropriate algorithms and training your model on the prepared dataset. Depending on the complexity of the problem and the amount of data available, training can be computationally intensive. When it comes to scalability and model training, leveraging cloud computing resources is a game changer. Platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure offer powerful tools and infrastructure to train machine learning models at scale. They provide access to GPUs and TPUs, which can significantly speed up the training process. Additionally, consider using frameworks such as TensorFlow or PyTorch, which are designed to be scalable and flexible. These frameworks not only facilitate model training but also offer built-in support for distributed training, allowing you to train models across multiple machines seamlessly. One important aspect of model training is hyperparameter tuning. This process involves optimizing the settings that govern the training process itself, such as learning rate, batch size, and number of layers in neural networks. Automating hyperparameter tuning using tools like Optuna or HyperOpt can save time and improve model performance. Section 6, Model Evaluation. After training comes model evaluation, where we assess how well our model is performing. This step is crucial, as it provides insights into whether the model is ready for deployment or if adjustments are needed. Common evaluation metrics include accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and ROAUC, depending on the type of model and the problem being solved. It's essential to use a robust evaluation strategy, such as cross-validation, to ensure that your model generalizes well to unseen data. Cross-validation helps mitigate the risk of overfitting and provides a more reliable estimate of model performance. When it comes to scalability and model evaluation, leverage automated tools that can help conduct evaluations efficiently. Platforms like MLflow provide a comprehensive environment for managing the machine learning lifecycle, including tracking experiments and evaluations. This level of organization is especially beneficial when working in teams, as it allows for better collaboration and alignment on model performance. Section 7, Model Deployment. Finally, we arrive at the last stage, model deployment. This is where your model goes live and starts delivering value to the organization. Deploying machine learning models can take various forms, such as batch predictions, online predictions, or integration into larger applications. A key aspect of successful model deployment is ensuring that the model can handle real-time data and deliver predictions in a timely manner. This often requires building APIs to expose your model's functionality. Tools like Flask and FastAPI can help you create lightweight APIs that serve your model predictions to end users or downstream systems. Another consideration in deployment is monitoring. Once your model is deployed, it's essential to monitor its performance in real time to ensure it continues to function as expected. This is particularly critical in production environments where data patterns can shift over time, leading to model drift. Setting up monitoring systems that track key performance metrics can help identify when a model might need retraining or adjustment. Finally, consider implementing a CI/CD pipeline for your machine learning models. Continuous integration and continuous deployment practices can streamline the process of updating models in production, making it easier to incorporate improvements and maintain model performance. Conclusion. In conclusion, building a scalable AI workflow from data ingestion to model deployment in production is a multifaceted process that requires careful planning and execution. By focusing on each stage, from data ingestion to deployment, and ensuring that each component is scalable, you can create a robust AI workflow that delivers value and drives innovation in your organization. Whether you're just starting your AI journey or looking to refine your existing processes, remember that scalability, automation, collaboration, and monitoring are crucial to success. As the field of AI continues to evolve, staying ahead of these best practices will ensure your organization remains competitive and capable of leveraging the full potential of artificial intelligence. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more AI-related content, and leave your comments or questions below. We'd love to hear about your experiences with building AI workflows, and we'll see you in the next video.